Good morning, dear students. As you know, I'm going to start chapter 4, Geography, that is air. In this chapter, you have to understand about air, how air moves. There are different type of air, winds. Some are moves in a constantly in a particular direction, some changes in a particular season. Okay, so my next topic is the atmosphere is a thin blanket of air that surrounds the earth. So, air that is surrounding the earth, that is a different type of air we can see, and it surrounds our earth and it protects us from the harmful rays of the sun. It consists of mainly nitrogen, oxygen, argon, carbon dioxide, and other gases. There are different ratio, different percentage has been given. Most of the air is consisting by this nitrogen gas. And second most important gas is that is oxygen. Next, argon, carbon dioxide, and other gases are found in a lesser quantity. One more important thing, you have to study about these all gases in a detailed, like nitrogen and oxygen are the two gases which makes the bulk of the atmosphere. It is found in a bulk in our atmosphere. You can see in this diagram. That diagram you have to make in your notebook. And carbon dioxide, helium, argon, ozone and hydrogen are found in lesser quantities. Nitrogen is very important gas, and it is very important for the plants for their survival, and plants are depends on this gas. Next is oxygen. Oxygen is also very essential for the humans and animals. They breathe in oxygen and produced by green plants during photosynthesis. Fine. And we also inhale oxygen and exhale carbon dioxide. And plants inhale carbon dioxide and exhale oxygen. Now, next point you can understand in this, green plants breathe in carbon dioxide, which is released by humans and animals. Thus, there is a mutual relation between the plants and the humans or animals. Why there is a mutual relationship? Because we inhale oxygen and exhale carbon dioxide, and same as plants inhale carbon dioxide and exhale oxygen. It means we all are having a good relation and we all are dependent on each other. Hence, we should protect plants and trees for our own benefit. We should plant the trees and everything, trees and animals for our benefit only. Now, your very important topic, that is the structure of the atmosphere. But you have to understand there are mainly 5 layers of this structure of the atmosphere. You have to study about the 5 layers. First important layer is troposphere. Troposphere, it is very important layer. In this, all the weather conditions are occurred, first thing, and all the clouds are available in this, and human survival is possible on this layer only. So it is very important layer, and it is having a height, average height is 13 kilometer, and this is first important layer. All the weather conditions, weather phenomena like rainfall, fog, hailstorm occurs in this layer. So this is very important layer. Again I am saying, why? Because human survival is possible only on this sphere or layer. Second important layer is stratosphere. Stratosphere is above the troposphere, and this layer is appropriate for the aeroplanes to fly. This is very favorable to favorable conditions are found to fly the aeroplanes. You can see in this diagram, above the troposphere, that stratosphere is lies, and it extends up to 50 kilometer. This layer is almost free from the clouds. So clouds, where it is found, clouds are found in a troposphere. You can see in this diagram, and troposphere is favorable conditions for the flying of the aeroplanes. And one important feature of this stratosphere is that it contains a layer of ozone. It contains a layer of ozone. It means ozone layer protects us from these harmful rays, and it also protects us from the harmful effect of the sun rays. So next, third important layer is mesosphere. That is very important layer. The mesosphere is directly above the stratosphere. It means it is above the stratosphere. It means this is the third layer. It extends from about 50 to 85 kilometer, and it decreases with the height throughout the mesosphere. Temperature decreases with the height throughout the mesosphere. And one very important point in this, all the meteoroids burn up in this layer. So it is very important कि जो meteoroids हैं that cannot come on the troposphere or on the surface of the earth. Whatever meteoroids comes from the sky, that all burns up over the mesosphere. So next is very important layer, that is thermosphere. The thermosphere is the layer directly above the mesosphere. This layer helps in radio transmission. You can see all the satellites transmissions held over there from the thermosphere only, and it is very important layer to uh, to transmitted the reflection. It is for the transmission, for the reflection from the earth to this layer. You can understand the thermosphere. Thermosphere temperature rises very rapidly with increasing height. Its height is around 80 to 400 kilometer. 80 to 400 kilometer, it is also very important point. And ionosphere is a part of this layer. It extends between 80 to 400 kilometer. This layer helps in radio transmission. In fact, radio waves transmitted from the earth are reflected back to the earth by this layer only. So it is very important layer I explained. Now next is last, that is a exosphere. Exosphere, it is also known as the outer layer, and it is also known as the uppermost layer of the atmosphere. This layer has a very thin air with gases like helium and hydrogen float into the space from there only. So it is very important layer. This is also known as the outer layer we can say, or uppermost layer we can say. So next topic I will explain in my next video.